want to have some fun now after that
do it.
long, grueling conversation? MLB.com not only just released rule changes, but also released the 2022 MLB Food Fight. Ooh,
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
the best
Food fight.
ballpark food in all 30 stadiums across the MLB. Well, there's 32 foods on here. We're including 2 extra runs, which we'll get into a bit. But we're going to fill it out live. We're going to go speed rounds here, and we're going to vote on our favorite sounding food across all ballparks that exist in America.
I'm
Down here to go.
That the Braves already were I've actually eaten a Red Cow 60/40 burger.
Ooh.
It's delicious. It
All
is
right.
so good.
I'm
Bias can totally apply here too.
It is part bacon, part beef, all delicious.
There he is.
So good.
That's a win
All
for
right,
me.
here we are. We'll get the first picture here. So here's the description right here.
I
clicked on it for a test. I only clicked on it for a test, but I think the Twins have already, by complete bias, taken round 1 here.
Yeah. I can't argue against that. I can't argue against that.
All right, next here. Remember, picture, yell it at me if you want. Otherwise, we're going quick.
No
Philly
picture needed here.
Philly
cheesesteak.
It's got to be Philly cheesesteak.
It has to
I
be.
didn't need to click on the picture.
Why are the A's nominating a cheesesteak? They should have.
It says flaming hot cheesesteak. This scares me that they put flaming hot Cheetos in that.
They 100% do.
I have to. You know what? Let's see.
You have to look. Yeah.
Flaming hot, they do. Oh no!
This is from the guy that Jacob drank flaming hot Mountain Dew. So whatever you think about his,
So
no, I'm sticking with the Philly cheesesteak.
I agree. I'm a big fan of like a spicy margarita, even like a jalapeno beer I can get down with, and that's kind of what that Mountain Dew reminded me of. It didn't have physically crushed up flaming hot Cheetos in the Mountain Dew.
That would be a different story.
Have I had one since that? Absolutely not. But it wasn't bad. But anyways, we're moving on now. We got brisket, borracho fries, or classic poutine. This is going to be really tough.
This is really tough.
I have eaten.
What else is on the brisket besides the?
All right, we're going picture
borracho
again. You know what? This might just be like a 30-minute video, and I'm okay with it. We might even have to cut it out of the podcast and just make it its own segment. But here we go.
Sounds good. That sounds really good.
Frito relish. You know,
I do. Okay, let's see what the poutine looks like. I want to see a picture of that too.
It's just poutine, man. It's the best.
It's so good.
You know,
the only thing is it's stadium poutine. So
I'm gonna lie, that picture didn't look great. I've seen better poutine.
I have too.
I give the picture a 4 out of 10.
Yeah. Honestly, the picture kind of ruined it. I'm going, borracho fries for sure. Borracho.
As an experienced San Diego
did you get
tourist that's been there twice in my entire life. I've eaten Mexican food there twice, and it was fantastic.
We've also had poutine in Toronto, so that was good, but not from the stadium. It's from a restaurant, so it was probably better than the stadium version. So
that's queso barbecue brisket. That's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but borracho in Spanish means drunk. So this is the drunk.
Makes sense. Like drunk
brisket basket fries, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm going with it. Although I will
good.
say, having eaten poutine also in Canada and not at the Rogers Center, I think poutine is also fantastic.
Agree.
So
that was a tough
that's not
decision.
a hit on poutine. That's not a hit on Canada. That's a hit on this picture that MLB provided us. So sorry, Blue Jays. I like you in real life, though.
Tough choice. This one's easy for me.
Cuban versus the Cuban.
It's gotta be Miami.
But it's
the Miami Cuban. Easy.
Don't care.
We're not even looking at the picture.
Don't care.
Sorry, White Sox. You're the South Side. You've been getting screwed since the Wrigley.
Okay, this one needed a picture. We need a picture for a foot-long tater tot. What is that?
Oops, I already clicked on Crawford dog, but we'll go back to that. It's a foot-long tater tot.
Oh my god. Oh man.
This is what you get for Florida. Florida man eats foot-long.
So I cheated a bit. I cheated a bit with this.
What is a Crawford dog?
How they make it? A Crawford dog. So there's the Crawford boxes in.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Left field bleachers.
As for
Minute Maid?
why they must sell it there. That looks
know,
too much
guys.
like a heart attack, man. But so does this.
Dude, I might go tater tot. That sounds
I
intriguing.
I think I'm going tater tot, but I don't think it's gonna last for me because I'm only picking it because of the novelty.
Agree.
Yeah, I don't really care. Both sound bad.
Yeah, not the biggest fan of the Rays or the Astros.
How do they make a foot long tater tot?
Oh yeah,
What does
so
that
I
look
looked
like?
it up, and they basically make hash browns out of a bunch of potatoes, and then kind of
roll it,
form them out into a long one, and fry it. Like it's starchy; it'll stick together, and then it just fries up all together. And they kind of load it up like
okay.
A baked
I'll
potato.
give it that just simply on the ability to do that. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
But it's like loaded tots, except it's just a big tot.
All right.
Sounds okay.
All right. Anyways, we got pulled pork nachos, which I honestly didn't know were special to Wrigley Field.
Yeah,
we
honestly,
got barbecue
Wrigley Field-
Reese's sandwich. I'm gonna need to see a picture of this.
Yeah.
one for sure.
But while you show that,
Oh
I will
my
say,
god! It is.
Oh my
God!
God.
I thought it was just. I thought it was like Reese
No.
was the name of the chef or something.
peanut butter cups on a pulled pork.
Okay,
Yeah,
there's got to be something to this. Like, is this one of those like don't knock
baby.
it till you try it things?
Wait,
like, is it just
I-
so weird that it's good?
Actually, am kind of intrigued
Because you got the sweet barbecue sauce, you get the sweet from and then the savory from the bacon.
I'm intrigued.
I mean, I personally think a sweet pulled pork with like a soda is really tasty. So with chocolate, I can see it. And I also think peanut butter definitely works on burgers and chicken and stuff like that. It has to be done really good. Otherwise, it's going to be weird. But I've had things with peanut butter and meat combined before, and it's been pretty tasty. But I thought Reese was the name of the chef.
No, Reese.
Yeah, that was a shock. That was a shock.
I said Reese's. Like,
yeah. It didn't even cross my mind that they would be like Reese's.
All right, I've got to give the Cubs a shot here. It kind of just looks like plain nachos. Personally, I think I'm going novelty on this one again.
Yeah. I hate to be that guy, but how has neither of the Chicago teams just had a simple Chicago dog? Like, if the Cubs was a Chicago dog, I'd probably go with Chicago dog, but they didn't rock with that. So I think I'm going the Reese's sandwich as well.
Oh man, this next round matchup is a foot-long tater tot versus a
God,
barbecue.
one of them has to win.
Oh God, that's tough.
Oh boy. All right.
General Tso's chicken tender. Oh, that sounds so
That
good.
sounds really good.
Too.
Holy cow, that sounds.
You know what? We might as well. I said we're gonna click picture only if we need it, but I say we click picture unless we don't need it because this is just a regular barbecue.
It's just a baked potato,
it's
man.
Just a baked
Come
potato.
on.
Yeah,
we get
you
those
might
at
have
the
good stuff
Wisconsin
on
State Fair every
Right.
year. That's nothing special.
You can buy a potato and some barbecue sauce and make this yourself. That being said, with burnt ends, that's kind of cool. So it's gonna have a little bit of a crunchy, like smoky taste to it.
Yeah, it's probably.
This really interests me.
Yeah, it looks fire.
General Tso's sauce,
I want
sesame
that.
seeds, scallions with 3 cheese.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
So it's General Tso's, but it has tater tots. It has cheesy tater tots in it for the listeners out there. Huh.
That sounds delicious.
That sounds really good.
I don't know.
The cheese might ruin it though. I just want the chicken.
Like,
I don't know.
Now I'm like, that sounds like too much for me.
Yeah, give them to me. Are they separate? Like, are the
But
tater
it's better
tots
than
at
a
the
baked
bottom?
potato.
Or?
We'll give it that.
Yeah, agree.
And the picture, that's all we got. Yeah, you're right.
I think I'm still going.
I'm going for novelty again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's because, no offense, Dodgers, I'd smash that baked potato in 5 seconds. But it's kind of boring. It's kind of like, I'm going to get down to the Brewers later. It's the only one I actually looked at. And the Brewers is very boring. Spoilers.
Yeah, kind of like this next one.
Yeah, so we got peanuts.
This week?
Peanuts.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
You can't go wrong with peanuts in the show. That being said, I would pick even like a normal brat over peanuts in the show.
For sure. What is the Elvis shake? I'm curious.
Oh God, is that bacon? It's bacon.
Creme de banana.
It's a shake with banana, peanut butter sauce, Cracker Jack, and candied bacon.
That's just. I don't know.
I don't know. That's
peanuts. Keep it simple.
You're going with the peanuts?
Yeah.
Dude, I like peanuts too.
If the Rockies are going to lose out, to America's pastime.
Let me put it this way:
peanuts.
MLB put the bracket together. They seeded themselves against someone that they thought they could beat.
That's true.
Colorado. What are you doing putting bacon in your shakes, man? That sounded so good. Until you
Eric
put
Cartman
bacon in there.
was in charge of the design.
Yeah, you're right. All right, moving on. Boston cold lobster roll versus San Francisco crazy crab sandwich. Moving on to seafood here.
What's on the crazy crab?
Why is it crazy? Will you ask? It's because it's between 2 slices of buttery grilled sourdough bread. That's it.
I mean, it's not that crazy, but it sounds really
It's
good.
not crazy. I might vote Boston just because of the
It's
fake
poor marketing.
advertising there.
It's good marketing, I
Oh
guess.
yeah, give me a lobster roll all day.
Oh yeah,
all
lobster
day.
roll.
That's
Yeah.
like
Lobster
the
roll,
easiest
baby.
pick.
Yeah, for
Easiest
sure.
pick. Oh man,
This-
this one to me sounds pretty easy too. We got Nashville fried chicken sandwich and the Roaming Rooster honey butter chicken sandwich of Washington. So Angels. Oop, let's look at the picture first.
Oh, that's
Wait a
look
second.
great.
That's a bad picture.
That's a
Yeah,
horrible
so-
picture. That looks like it came out of a Frozen thing.
Yeah,
Like
Anaheim,
pre-breaded.
California's signature food is a Nashville style
Yeah.
fried chicken.
Yeah, like
mean-
what the heck? Get your own style.
Yeah. Get the
You're-
Anaheim
You're like
style.
Los Angeles. You have so many things there. Why did you go Tennessee?
Let's see
Weird.
the other sandwich.
Roaming Rooster. Oh, what is
Oh,
that?
what the heck?
Buttermilk
that
fried
white on
chicken
it?
with honey butter. So it's butter, but it's
Ooh.
infused with honey. I'll say, easy
Fire.
done for me. Easy done
All right.
for me.
I like it.
Honey
It
butter is
doesn't look
delicious.
great, but
The picture didn't really do it justice, but that fried chicken sandwich didn't look that great either. All right, Yankees Orioles, potential future playoff matchup.
Ooh.
Lobel's steak sandwich or
Sounds
Boog's
good.
barbecue sandwich.
I
Ooh,
got
man.
Going
pictures.
with
Oh, what?
kind
It's
of
a
just
pretty
normal
basic
barbecue
steak
It's got
sandwich, yeah.
gravy on it.
Sounds
Boog's
like a
barbecue
steak sandwich.
Oh, that looks something about that bun just got me.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
the
that
meat
looks
and
really
overhanging.
good.
Again, totally objective views here. We
Let's go
vote for
the
buns.
Boog.
We're going
I
with
like
Boog's
how
buns.
you said we weren't going picture unless we needed it, and now we're basing
No.
our decisions solely on the picture. I like that.
We
I like
kind
it.
of. I've already accepted that this is just going to be its own segment, and you know
Yeah,
what?
I
We're
like it.
having fun. We're having fun. We won't go through pictures once we get to the next round unless we need.
True.
I have to say,
True.
I've
Anyways.
also had a Skyline chili cheese dog. It is fire. It is so good.
Look at
Yeah.
If
that.
you go to
Look at
Cincinnati,
how much
get it.
cheese they
It's
put on
so
there.
good. So good.
That's so much cheese. I mean, not in a bad way. I'm kind of lactose intolerant, so this might destroy me on the inside,
Might
but
be worth it though.
it might be worth it. Exactly. Otherwise, the Reuben dog. I also love Reubens. Locally manufactured corned beef, Thousand Island dressing, Swiss cheese, and sauerkraut on a dog.
Not a snap.
With a lot of snap.
What does that mean with a lot of snap?
I don't know.
Pittsburgh. What's Yin's doing up there? I think I might have to go with the Skyline chili cheese conies, man.
Yeah.
As
I
much
agree.
as I would probably pick a regular Reuben over a regular chili cheese dog, I think Cincinnati's won me over here.
It's a rarity. Cincinnati.
All right.
winning.
On to the newly named Guardians here of Cleveland with the pork mac and cheese cone at Throw-In Smoke Barbecue. Okay.
Wow.
Versus Detroit's brisket mac and cheese pasty. That sounds very British, and I want to click on that one to find out what it is. It's exactly what it is.
It is British, but that looks awful.
Aren't pasties a Wisconsin thing? Am I
It's-
making that
no.
up? Like
So you
Southwestern
think it looks
Wisconsin?
awful. No.
No, they're
It's-
British
it's-
thing.
It's a very British word.
Yeah.
Kind of like a flakier calzone almost is how I would kind of think about it. But this one has hatch chili queso mac with smoked brisket. I bet that's delicious. The picture looks
That sounds really good.
It does sound good.
but the description sounds fantastic. Otherwise, pork mac and cheese cone? It is a cone.
Wow.
Why is it a
It's a
waffle
waffle
cone?
cone. It's a waffle cone.
Yeah. I don't
Coleslaw
know.
barbecue sauce. Dude, I
They
think I
lost me a
gotta
little
go
bit
with
on the waffle.
with the pasty.
Yeah.
Andrew, how you feeling? I think I gotta go with the pasty.
I gotta go with the pasty.
I agree. Yeah. The picture didn't do it justice.
Yeah.
It sounds great.
All
Ooh, churro
right,
dog. I like the
churro
sound of
dog.
that.
So Diamondbacks churro dog versus the Cardinals Dingers Donuts Delight.
Interesting.
We'll start off with the churro dog. It's exactly what you think.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
God, it is just a dessert. There's no actual hot dog. The churro is acting.
I was getting a little nervous. I was
make it
picturing like a
this
pigs
plus
in
a
a
hot dog.
blanket, but the dough of it is a churro, and then inside of it is a hot dog.
Good.
So like a cinnamon sugar hot dog kind of.
Yeah,
That sounds
I
good.
maybe we just came up
That
with a
doesn't
new
sound
food
horrible.
item.
Corn dogs are kind of sweet. That's kind of what a
Yeah,
corn dog
it's
is.
like
Try it
a
out.
little sweet and savory combination, you know. That being
Maybe-
said, a churro inside a hot dog. Sorry, no, it's a Long John donut. It's not a hot dog bun.
Oh,
Wow.
that makes it
That's
that much better.
pretty. That's good attention to detail.
Diamondbacks, man.
I don't
Cardinals,
even
you're gonna
want to
have
look
do
at the
some work here.
Cardinals. I'm just over them. That just looks like blah.
Wow,
Mini
boring.
donuts with custard looks very tasty. I would 100%
It looks really
eat it.
good, but
Arizona,
be
you're
churro
taking
dog.
the cake every single time. All
guys,
right,
maybe if
Ancho
the
Chile.
off season for
Man.
baseball gets slow enough, we'll create our own churro dog or something and do a little taste test
Cooking
live.
Cooking screen. All right, we're down to the last two brackets here. Sorry, we got Seattle and Texas, and then we got our very own Milwaukee Brewers versus the MLB. But Seattle, Texas, we got Seattle with the ancho chili brisket quesadilla, which just sounds fantastic.
Sounds
Sounds
amazing.
great.
And brisket
Let's
egg
get a
rolls,
brisket
which
egg roll.
also sound great.
Let's see that.
Dude, that looks
Ooh,
really
that
good.
looks pretty solid.
I have to say Texas brisket versus Seattle brisket.
Yeah,
know, like they just do it differently in Texas.
right.
It's
Right?
true. And they got the Sweet Baby Ray's on there. Gotta love it.
Man, look at that. It even has a business card too.
Jeez.
It's self-promoting. We gotta
Let's
check out
see
this
the
quesadilla though,
quesadilla.
because look at that, man.
Oh, that looks so good.
This is the hardest one, I think.
I think I'm going
This
that
might
one.
be- you think?
I think so.
I think they're both good. Jacob, you're the deciding vote.
Dude,
Oh,
this
man.
one, this is the hardest thing I think we've had this entire bracket so far.
These
I
are
think
these
you're
are
right.
two 1 seeds. They're 2 1 seeds.
Here's the thing. I can never get tired of eating quesadillas. I feel like a wonton wrapped anything, I'm good
Good
for a
point.
few times a month.
Good
Agree.
point. This more you
I
need.
could eat this quesadilla at least twice a week.
Agree.
I like it.
So I'm picking the quesadilla here. Nothing
This
against
next
the egg
one-
rolls though. I would
Yeah.
get the ancho chili brisket quesadilla every Mariners game I went to. Whereas I get the brisket egg rolls maybe once a year at the Rangers Stadium. So anyways,
sure.
Bratwurst
we got
wins.
Johnsonville
Bratwurst.
Ultimate Bratwurst.
Let's
of
get that picture up
Milwaukee,
there
our
just as a
hometown.
celebratory thing.
Ultimate Bratwurst, including Johnsonville smoked bratwurst, powered by Blues Egg, Milwaukee original breakfast and brunch restaurant. Launched this Johnsonville bratwurst featuring bratwurst topped with braised apple sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, onions, and brown mustard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait,
For
we're the
listeners
only
out there, they
team.
actually spelled topped wrong.
There we go.
We're the only team with a fun fact, if I'm not mistaken,
We
right?
do.
Yeah,
we have a
that's
fun fact
pretty
on our
cool.
player card here. We got American Family Field, formerly Miller Park, which it doesn't say, is
Always
the
do Miller
top
Park.
seller of sausage in the MLB and the only team that sells more sausages than hot dogs.
Yes, sir.
Yep. We like our
Crazy.
wieners in
I'm
Wisconsin.
proud. I'm proud
And
of
of
that.
course, for our European viewers out there, Cracker Jack. It's pretty much caramel popcorn. It's been a baseball staple. It's in the take me out to the ball game, peanuts and Cracker Jack, hence why they put it in here. That being said, we're homers here. There's no shot the Brat's not winning. Sorry, Cracker Jack.
Nothing against Cracker Jack, though.
Here's one
Cracker
for
Jack's
you.
pretty good.
Here's one
Peanuts
for
are
you
better.
guys real quick before we move on to the next round here. Let's say MLB versus MLB was up. Would you pick Cracker Jack or peanuts?
Peanuts. All
Peanuts.
day.
All right, same here. That was a
Agree.
very easy answer.
Agree.
All right. So we're down with round one. We're moving on to round two here.
Oh,
What do
baby.
we got? So we're back up to the top.
It's hard.
We got our red cow 60-40 burger, which Andrew has tasted before, versus the Philly cheesesteak.
This
Andrew,
is
have you ever
really
had a Philly
tough.
cheesesteak from Philly?
No, but I've wanted to. I've wanted
Okay.
to, man.
So we're opposites here. I've had a true Philly cheesesteak, but I've never had the red cow burger. That
How
being
was the
said,
cheesesteak?
oh, fantastic. I wanted to die afterwards.
Fair.
Did you want to? It was like I felt like I was having a heart attack, even though I knew I wasn't. It was like looming there, like as if I was going to have a heart attack, and that pain in and of itself made it feel like I was having.
Man.
Steak is better than a real burger, in my opinion. However, Red Cow, for those that don't know, is a restaurant in Minneapolis. It's not. They're bringing it into the stadium as opposed to like who knows where the heck the Philly cheesesteak is sourcing. So let me put it this way: if it was like a local Philly cheesesteak, but I don't know. I like them both. I feel like I have to. Josh, I'm tied. You gotta
wait.
cast
Can you click on the Twins one again? Click on the picture again.
Here's Twins.
What's that W word that your mouse is pretty close to? Is that Wisconsin aged cheddar? Oh,
yes, it is.
Wisconsin aged cheddar. So your Twinkies are stealing a book out of our page, going across the border, buying their cheese from us, and then bringing it back and putting it on their burgers. Whereas Philly, didn't mean to click on it.
Wait, where's the
cheese? American. It doesn't say where they get their cheese from in Philly. So I think
I'm going red.
I think the burger's the way. The thing is, a cheesesteak will set you back for the rest of the day. They're fantastic, but they will destroy you. A burger, as long as you don't eat a whole bunch of fries and chips and stuff on the side, it'll fill you up. It's not going to like destroy your heart for the rest of the day. It's a little bit more on the, I don't know where I'm getting at here because they're both not good for you. But I feel you on the burger, and I think we're going to have to go burger here.
Agree.
Sorry,
That's a tough
Philly.
choice. That's
really tough, though. Really tough.
We're going to get booed by some Phillies fans for sure.
Yeah.
Like Bryce Harper when he strikes out with the bases loaded. All right, moving on. Another tough one here. It's easy for me, but I want to see what you guys think.
Oh, well, French fries are my favorite food.
All right, so we got San Diego versus we got Miami. We got the Borracho fries versus Miami Cuban. Again, we didn't click on this picture because we hadn't decided yet, but
classic Cuban.
Like Miami Cuban sandwiches are going to be the best Cuban sandwiches you can possibly get. True. I also think it's very hard to mess up a Cuban sandwich. That being said, stadium food that's mass produced, if you got a cold Cuban, be a little disappointed. But if you got cold fries, be even more disappointed. Not that we're rating food off of its temperature, because that's not fair. We should be rating it as if it was prepared at its best, you know? Right. So that being said, I'm going to be a Cuban guy 100%. Andrew, you said you're a French fry guy for sure, so now she might be coming down to you again.
Good Tybo.
Oh, man. Oh, that's tough. Honestly, I think I'm going fries.
All right.
We're knocking out two of like the biggest staples of food in these cities. I don't know how I feel about that.
So this, I just want to throw this out there. I just want to throw this out there. If I did this myself, I feel like a Cuban might win the entire bracket for me.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I love Cubans. I think just the combination, like if you do it right, if you grill the bread, if you put the pickles on and slice them real thin, if you stone grind the mustard, if you grill the meat before just putting it on, oh my God, you can't go wrong with the Cuban. But the fries went out. San Diego. All right, moving on back down. We got Tampa Bay Rays versus Kansas City, the footlong tater tot versus the Reese's sandwich, the novelty round.
I wish I could exchange the cheesesteak or the Cuban for one of these because one of those deserves to be in it over these two, let's be honest.
I feel like the tater tot is slightly less.
I think
I could eat the tater tot and be all right with that. I feel like the Reese's sandwich still could go wrong.
The Reese's sandwich is like one bite and you either love it or you hate it.
That's true.
And if you hate it, you just spent $20 on a sandwich. Right. So I don't know if it's actually $20, but I'm just assuming that it's expensive.
That's a good point. There is a risk there.
At the Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, where the Panthers play, we paid, I mean, not to compare, but it's mutually exclusive, but beer prices, $13. So $20 for a specialty sandwich, I could see it.
Yeah, definitely.
That is
But
crazy.
the footlong tater tot of Tampa Bay wins out. Moving on, we got General Tso's chicken tender bucket, which included those weird tater tots at the bottom, and normal peanuts by the MLB. And those tater tots are throwing me off so much that I might vote peanuts again. But I don't know.
I'm
what
fine
do you
with
guys?
that.
I just feel
I think I'm
potatoes
I'm
and-
rocking peanuts, dude.
Peanuts.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
I think
potatoes
so.
and Chinese food just doesn't sound great to me.
It's
No.
kind of weird.
If
Yeah.
there was like rice at the bottom, I'd be all for it. But
I think a 16 seed just won 2 games there. Peanuts.
There we go.
Dude, they're OG, man.
Yeah. On to next, we got Boston, Washington. Lobster roll versus the honey butter chicken. Lobster roll, 100% for me.
Yeah, I'm lobster
Yeah.
roll.
Oh yeah. All right. Orioles, Cincinnati, Boog's barbecue sandwich versus the chili cheese coney skyline hot dog. Or chili dog, sorry.
Are you going chili dog?
I think Andrew, I think you've sold me on that chili dog, man.
Yeah.
Freaking want one.
The thing
I-
about
Oh,
we'll
whoa,
go back to
false
the
click.
picture. I know,
Oh,
false
but
click.
That is such a good picture, though.
The
I
bun,
give them
man.
a
The bun
Boog's
looks
just
so
looks
good.
so good for the viewers or for the listeners out there. It's a brioche bun that just whoever split it's so perfectly baked. If it comes out like that or not at the stadium, that's yet to be determined because I've never been to Camden, but it looks so good. But
Looks
that
good.
being
Does look
said,
good.
look at all the cheese.
Oh man.
Oh man.
It's hard. Either one.
All right.
But
I
if I'm
think
going
we're
to
going. I think we're going the chili dog because you've tried it before. I
Yeah.
feel like that's
be, it
only
is
fair.
good.
This one's
All right.
easy for me.
Tigers
What
versus
is it?
Diamondbacks.
Churro
Brisket
dog.
mac and cheese pasty. We got savory versus sweet here. Dessert versus dinner.
Yeah.
I'm churro dog.
Churro
I'm with
dog, man.
Josh.
The churro,
Churro
dog
dog.
looks so
I
good.
dude, churro dog might be #1 seed that of the ones left right now.
Okay, that's a big statement from Nosh coming into our last matchup.
I got a
of
sweet
round
tooth.
two.
I can't lie.
Mariners versus your Milwaukee Brewers. The ancho chili brisket versus a bratwurst. Oh man.
I got to be real.
love a
As much as
bratwurst.
I love the Brewers, I think a quesadilla is better than a bratwurst.
Oh yeah. Dude, I could buy a pack of brats at the store, fry them up, and make them real good at home. The amount of work it would make to make an ancho chili brisket quesadilla versus some brats on the grill is insane. And I bet I wouldn't get my ancho chili brisket to taste like the one it does in Seattle. And I could get my Johnsonville brat to taste pretty similar to one that tastes like at the stadium, especially if you soak it in beer, soak the onions in beer, and then do all that fun stuff. So I think I'm going to have to go with the brisket as well. Sorry.
Brisket.
Feel about that, Nash?
I'm a homer, but I gotta roll quesadilla there.
Yeah. Dang. Our Brewers just got swept. All right. Round 3. We keep moving. Let's start from the bottom this time, like Drake.
Yeah.
Let's start with
Easy.
Seattle versus Arizona. We got the churro dog is back up versus the chili brisket. Ooh, this one's
Churro
going to be
dog.
tough, but I really think that churro dog
The
looks
churro dog, the picture
Alright.
looks
with the
Jacob,
ice
you're
cream
the-
too.
donut.
It's frozen yogurt. It's not even ice cream.
Jacob,
which
you're
I
the
think
casting
makes it
vote.
even better.
I'm still quesadilla, but if you want churro dog, go for it.
Man, and I'm usually a savory over sweet guy, so this is really tough for me. Dude, I've never seen anything like it. I'm going churro dog.
Do it.
Diamondbacks, you've won me over. Moving on up, Andrew, I think this is your Skyline Chili Dogs end for my
It's all right.
taste.
I'm
at
okay
least.
with
We
that.
got Cincinnati versus
Yeah.
Boston. The lobster roll.
Lobster
is
roll.
gonna take
Definitely.
easy. All right, this
Yep.
is a tough one right here.
That's
We'll get onto that.
that could be the championship.
Dude, the Peanuts have another easy matchup against
Yeah.
the footlong
Peanuts.
tater tot.
Peanuts.
And-
Peanuts. It
I
has to
think
be.
Peanuts are gonna win again.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
That's a pretty solid picture, too.
That is a good
Like they
picture.
went to 5 guys and just stuck their camera in there.
Oh man.
All right. And
Ooh, this
the
is
SoCal
really
versus
tough.
the Baracho fries.
This
San Diego
is-
versus
Oh,
Minneapolis.
this one's
or
tough. This
Twin
one's really
Cities.
tough.
Oh, baby. As someone who's never had either, I think I got to go with the Baracho fries, man. So I'll leave it up to you guys.
Do look really good.
But the fact that this is like a local restaurant and not just a stadium food is pretty
I'm gonna
cool.
disagree. I'm going Red Cow.
All right.
I'll go Red
Going
Cow.
burger.
Red Cow as well.
All right. So here we are, round 4. We're down to our final 4 here. We got Arizona Diamondbacks Churro Dog, Boston Red Sox Cold Lobster Roll,
Whoa.
MLB and their specialty nuts, and Twin Cities, Minneapolis, the Twins, the Red Cow 60-40 burger, 60% Angus beef, 40% ground bacon. I think that's going to be Peanuts for me.
Yeah,
I think
agree.
Peanuts have made a great run.
Yeah,
And I think
I didn't see it
Peanuts
coming.
have been by far the
did
underdog.
not see Peanuts making it this
I
far.
I did not see it making that far.
Whoever thought of the Elvis shake in Colorado, you can blame this on yourself. Peanuts would not have made it that far if you would have thought of anything better than that.
Anything.
But
If you'd have-
Peanuts kept on going. Again, potatoes and Chinese doesn't really make sense. A foot-long tater tot, it's a novelty, but at the end, it's just tater tots, man.
Yeah.
Peanuts, you made a great run, and for that, I applaud you. But your Twins, the Red Cow 60-40 burger in the final. On to the next, Boston versus Arizona, the lobster roll versus churro dog. Man, here's the thing.
I'm
It's New
sticking with
England
the
style
churro
lobster
dog.
roll. It's not a Maine lobster roll.
Ooh.
It's also Red Sox here. What are you doing putting Yankee in your
Yankee
description?
lobster.
Oh.
What are you doing?
That's
Wait,
an L.
what?
I understand it's local, but what are you doing? It's called Yankee. Who made this company? Do they have history? Maybe they have history that predates baseball. Why did you name yourself Yankee Lobster Co? Why don't you name yourself anything else? And then the
Yeah.
churro dog. Again,
Churro dog.
probably one of
Churro
the
dog.
best looking desserts I've seen. And
Oh
the
man.
fact that that's a donut is insane.
Churro dog.
And for that,
It's gotta be churro dog.
we're moving on to the
Ooh,
final.
Okay, the
Oh my
final. Let's
God.
go.
I can't believe it. The
I'm
only dessert.
not mad about this.
There were only 2 desserts, both of which looked pretty good. Obviously, the donuts are less of a novelty, but versus the burger that Andrew has actually had. So, like we said right away, the bias. Oh, it's taken over. But here we are at the final. Twins versus Diamondbacks. World Series that's never going to happen ever in our lifetimes.
Oh man. True.
Churro dog versus the Red Cow burger. All right. Here's what we got to do. I'm going to write my vote on my phone, and I want you guys to write your vote on your phone too. And then we should all show our vote on the count of 3 so we don't spoil it.
I like it.
All right.
All right,
So
all
again,
right.
for the listeners out there, we got the Red Cow 60-40 burger, 60% beef, 40% bacon, which sounds insane, versus the churro dog, a churro wrapped in a donut with ice cream. I mean, you're going to die eating it, but like it's going to be a great death. So anyways, do you guys have your votes ready?
Wait.
Hang on 1 second.
Okay. Oh wait.
All right.
I got a better.
And this is a perfect time to remind you that this podcast is being sponsored by. It's not being sponsored, but shout out to Audio Pro for the new microphones, except for Andrew.
All right, I got my vote.
But shout out to Audio Pro for giving us. They didn't give us. We bought them, but shout them out because it sounds better. It sounds better in your ears, and that's because Audio Pro makes fantastic microphones. So, you guys ready here for your
Let's
final
go.
vote?
I'm ready.
Twins versus Diamondbacks. Here we go. A series, best of 1. Zach Gallen versus. Oh no, the Twins are so bad. I guess so are
man.
the Diamondbacks. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
In
So
a
for those that can't
2v1.
see, I think was that 2 churro dogs, and
It was
now
a
we would both say
2v1.
if this was a proper meal, we'd have both of them. But
True.
True.
Churro
Churro
Arizona.
dog.
Submit my picks.